This is an important year. He's mentioned Hall of Fame already in his career, third Cy Young. He's off to a great start. To me, it's a body of work over years. Jacob now is building that body to put him in the same stratosphere as Tom Terrific.
Keith, what did he do in his first start? Well, he did in his first start what he does in
77 pitches in his last game, 77% fastballs from Jacob deGrom. You should probably see a better mix this afternoon, and I'll leave you with this thought. Joe Musgrove threw a no-hitter last night.
Yes, he did.
He threw a lot of sliders, particularly late in that game. Congratulations to the San Diego Padres. They finally have their first no-hitter. Took them just a handful more games than it took the Mets to get their first. Corey Dickerson leads off. 2 hits on Thursday. Swings and misses at the first fastball. Faced the Marlins 4 straight times. It's the first time that a starter had done that since 1929 when Freddie Fitzsimmons of the Giants faced the Reds in 4 straight starts. And he blows away Dickerson to start this one.
I tell you what I've seen. Now this is just the first batter. I think this fastball is the best fastball that deGrom's ever had. I think he's added a little extra juice to it. I mean, it is electric.
Seems like it's got a little extra rise to save a couple of runs. Batting second in the order after batting third on Thursday.
You know, he's the one that's making the decision on what pitch to throw. This is much as what he's did in Philadelphia, Gary.
Jesus Aguilar on deck. And Marte is blown away, this time with the slider.
Reduction in speed and a little bit of break fools Marte.
6 pitches that were 4 in the first game of the series, and he takes a fastball strike. Man with 2 faces.
So we're at a rough
up in foul ground, and Alonso drifting on it. And Pete squeezes it and goes in the second. Cooper. And he gets him with a slider. That was always the IL to me. Well, that one was in the strike zone. He couldn't catch up with that either.
It's a lot of swing and misses here. It's be very disconcerting. Demoralizing.
16 pitches, 14 for strikes for deGrom to begin the day. Anderson 1 for 4 in Thursday's game. Choking up a little bit with 2 strikes. And he gets blown away out by 101. 5 batters, 4 strikeouts. 2 out and nobody on.
Just cannot catch up to it. Usually umpires have a bag or satchel on their side.
How long can he continue well into the diminishing curve? And then he had Tommy John surgery soon after becoming pro, but still, this is a very advanced age to be adding velocity. Increases, we showed it very briefly. It's really hard for you to pick up. We'll show it again.
Got to be quick today, folks.
0-2 to Jazz Chisholm. And he hits it in the air down the right field line.
Whoa.
That's headed toward the Coca-Cola corner, and it's out of here. Nothing lead.
Shocker. This is a fastball out over the plate and up.
It's off the best pitcher in the game, 7th.
Ron, you just be more compact with your swing, and you'd be surprised how much power you can generate with a short, compact swing.
First run deGrom is allowed this year after going 7 2/3 without one.
Like a body blow.
It'll bring you back down to earth, won't it?
Yes, it will.
Slider popped up. And Alonso is there to grab it. Pollock leads off in the 3rd.
And boom, you have a big day.
So now, of course, they
got him.
Behind the wall. Wallach is picked up. And when a hitter bunts to
Wallach, it's always a runner that's not a fast runner that's worried about getting to third. And don't think that Wallach didn't see the aggressive corner infielders.
depth influenced.
Hasn't got a big lead, but he comes down. Yeah, he anticipated the contact on the bunt.
Bunted to the third baseman where he's got to come and get it. I wouldn't even run to third.
You guys know the bat last year and putting the pitchers back in the batter's box this year has done such a huge disservice to those pitchers, especially the young ones who have grown up not swinging the bat at all.
But I must say, Gary, over the years, I think the bunting of the pitchers as a whole in the National League has been, and I'll use one of your words, atrocious.
Yeah. It's definitely gone downhill. Little chopper for DeGrom to handle. Has to go over the runner and gets it there on target. Terry time to the side. So McCann's play picking off Wallach helps out DeGrom. Still 1-0. The afternoon. Miami had 1-6 on the year. They've lost 4 in a row. Little flare into right field, and that'll go for a base hit. So important how you feel.
In your division, you're supposed to have your best numbers. I would think against DeGrom, Starling Marte at some point will be running here. It's just too hard to put together a lot of hits.
Good point, right?
Got some progress 2 years ago at holding runners, but last year was not a good year for him in terms of stopping the running game. Of course, now you got a new catcher in McCann, which helps out. McCann has already picked off a runner today. A little longer hold from Jay.
You got to make sure you don't.
There goes Marte, swing and a miss. McCann's throw is a perfect one, but can't be handled by McNeil now. And a foul tip held by McCann for strike 3. Ryan Anderson pops one up in foul ground. Alonso hoping for room, should have it. And he does. Side retired. DeGrom works off the lead. DeGrom. It's the first time he was playing second base. There's a good changeup. And it's 2-2.
I'm trying to attack him with fastballs in. Now he's gone to the changeup away.
And he struck him out with the changeup. 8 strikeouts now for DeGrom, so he changed the game plan against Chisholm and comes up successful.
Oh, that's respect with the capital R right there.
There's your old circle change. They finally, after all the years of off-speed pitches, they finally found the right grip in the circle change.
Rojas, and he lines one into center field for a base hit. Now, when you think about the fact that, you go back to 1913 when all the games were in the daytime.
Yes. When he threw the back-to-back no-hitters, the second no-hitter.
Kept his own stats. Wallach strikes out. And he takes strike 3 call. Well, that was one you could probably understand. Lugging. That's line to right field, but right at Conforto.
For a while.
Well, I mean, a lot of guys have found some extra mileage. We showed this for about a half a second earlier today. This time we're going to keep it up a little longer. June. On the outside corner, and he gets Marte for his 11th strikeout of the day. Side. That glove side fastball is such an amazing weapon for him. Such a difficult pitch for so many guys.
Tom struck out 14 Marlins in Miami.
That was his career high that he has matched since. 1-0-2, and he struck him out with a high fastball. That's an even dozen for DeGrom through 6 innings. Still down in the game 1-0. And he hits a weak ground ball for Lindor. 2 out.
Lindor's fundies fielding a ground ball, even the routine, every ground ball that he gets in front of. No fancy, Dan.
He struck him out.
Just had a little cutting action on that fastball as it ran away from Wallach, coming off that middle finger. Just worked its way away from Chad Wallach.
Last year, Jacob deGrom went the entire brief season without throwing a pitch in the 8th inning. And deGrom throws that fastball by him, working with 2 out of the game. Little tapper past the mound. Lindor on the charge. Close play. Got something. Jacob deGrom, 8 terrific innings, but the Mets are 1 shy. 14 strikeouts for the master at his craft. Now can the Mets get him some support?